In this video, we're going to talk about what to do if you like going raw.
Do you find yourself struggling to meet women through online dating apps? Are you tired of constantly swiping left with no success and not knowing what to say to get the attention of a woman? Look no further. Our expert tips and tricks will give you the confidence you need to succeed in the online dating world. It's time to start taking control of your dating life and master the art of online dating. Imagine meeting some of the most attractive women in the world. Our game-changing program will help you navigate the world of online dating with confidence and charm. From creating a standout profile to crafting the perfect message, we've got you covered every step of the way. Our program covers everything you need to know to make a lasting impression. Say goodbye to endless swiping and hello to meaningful connections with the women of your dreams. Join the countless men who have found success in meeting women through online dating by following our time-tested and proven strategies. Take the first step towards improving your dating life today. Master the art of online dating and take your game to the next level. With our proven strategies, you'll be a pro at online dating in no time. So don't wait. Go to onlinedatingfordummies.com and get started today. And take control of your dating life, and you'll be light years ahead of most men with our groundbreaking program. Get ready to swipe right with confidence and watch your success explode. So don't wait. Get started today by going to onlinedatingfordummies.com and take the first step towards finding your perfect match.
It's official, like a referee with a whistle. So like and share this episode. So here's a question from a long-time subscriber. And this is actually a question. I never got this question before. This is kind of unique. He says he met this older woman. I guess she's in the 50s. He didn't say exactly how old she was, but he said in the 50s. And, he said things going well. They hang out, have fun, having a good time. But he's contemplating about getting down and dirty with her. And he said he don't like wearing rubbers. Oh shit! So he said he wants to basically tell her that he don't like wearing it. He want to know what should he say to her to get her on the same page so she can be cool with her. Yeah, she can be cool with it, and they can go, raw. He like it raw. You know what I'm saying? So there's a way to get past it. I'm gonna tell you what I did. This is a good question, because I think it's good to be proactive when it comes to this, especially anything that involves your health, because unfortunately a lot of people out here are not really taking care of themselves. They don't keep up. They don't have the best health. They don't practice the best health practices, and a lot of people don't take care of themselves. A lot of people, they don't go to the doctor unless something's wrong with them. I would challenge you. Ask any woman, any man or woman, when's the last time they've been to the doctor? Just anyone that's over 21. Ask them the last time they've been to the doctor. Anyone that's over 25, 30. When the last time you've been to the doctor? I'm not talking about if something's wrong. Just for an annual checkup. Or a lab. Go to the lab. Get your blood work taken. Your blood pressure taken. You do the little piss test. Ask them the last time they've been. You're going to be surprised. A large percentage of those people you ask they're gonna be like, I never been, or it's been a long time, or the last time they went, it's because something was going on with them, something happened, so they had to go. But this is not an annual thing for the majority of people. It's rare. Even the people that I know that's in my age range, they don't really go until something happens. That's it. If they think something's wrong with them, that's when they go. They don't do annual checkups like I do. That's like, and that's what I found over the past 25 years, 25, 30 years. People are not aware of, they don't even know their own bodies. They don't really keep up with what's going on with their own bodies. A lot of women are kind of ignorant when it comes to how their body works. Which is, you would think that ain't the case. You would think that if it's her body, she should know what she like, what she don't like, and how her body functions. I'm not saying she should know everything, but she should have a pretty good idea. But no, you would be surprised. I knew I was. Once I'm gonna say the majority of women that spent the most time with, I usually gave them an experience they didn't know it could happen. And yeah, I would say so. And these are not women that's in the 20s. These women in the 30s and 40s. They're not like young and don't know, and not educated. No, it's not. These women are college educated. They got corporate jobs. Some got, blue collar jobs. Some got kids. Some been married. Some divorced. Some never been married. They just living by themselves, single. It's a lot of stuff they don't know about their bodies. You'd be shocked. And you might be one of those people I'm talking about. You might be one of those people where you don't really keep up with your body health wise, because a lot of people are so busy being busy. They're on that they're in the struggle. They're just trying to survive, and they just don't, they're trying to chase that money, and they just can't. They just don't keep up with the stuff like that. Don't keep up. But that's what. If you don't have good health, you're really going to be at a disadvantage. Because if you was to get sick, you would do any and everything and pay anything in order to be healthy. That's just reality. So health is really the most important thing. And if you don't have good health, you're really no good for anybody. Not even yourself. Not even your kids if you got them. So let me tell you what I did one time. Because I actually met a woman that she didn't like rubbers. I think it irritated her or whatever. And there's some women like that. It does rubbers do irritate them, right? For some they get rashes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So what she told me is this. She asked me, hey, when the last time I've been to the doctor for a checkup? And I said, oh, probably like a year ago. And she was like, well, let me see your paperwork. So I said, hey, this is my results from the last time I went. And she said, oh, okay. She said, well, when you going back again? I said, probably next couple months, a couple weeks. And I did. And I gave her the results. I was clear. And she said, well, being that she get irritated from rubbers, she's like, we don't gotta do that no more because you clear. And she said she's clear, so it's all good. And it was just me and her, for that lasted for almost 2 years. We're pretty much exclusive. We weren't exclusive, yeah. I didn't if I did have sex with anybody else, I wore a rubber. You know what I'm saying? But when it was me and her, we didn't use no rubbers because we were clear, and she were kind of a health conscious, and I've always been somewhat of a health conscious person. I'm not extreme like she was. I think she was type of person that she didn't eat meat. I think she might eat chicken. That's about it. But she didn't eat no pork, no red meat, or anything like that, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm kind of like that. But I eat chicken, and I eat sausage for like breakfast, something like that. But that's about it. I don't eat steak, and I had a steak in, I don't know, over 10 years. I just ate ribs like on 4th of July. I haven't had a rib in over 10 years. So I kind of left the red meat alone or whatever. It's not something that I eat all the time. It's like holidays, 4th of July, or cookout or something like that. I don't even eat hamburgers. I don't eat burgers. I just kind of left it alone because I realized that I feel better without the red meat. I focus on fruits, vegetables, seafood, even some seafood I don't eat, whatever. So I've always been kind of health conscious and pay attention to what I put in my body. You know what I'm saying? By no means am I perfect. You know what I'm saying? But I have to be conscious of what I put in my body because my body's already sensitive anyway. You know what I'm saying? I realized that at an early age. So what I would say is just tell her how you feel about about the situation. Say you want to be exclusive with her or whatever. You want to go raw, and you willing to get tested out, see if you clear, and maybe, and hopefully she'll go get tested out too. And y'all share y'all paperwork, and once you come back clear, boom, 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 she clear, you clear, and y'all good to go. And when it's time to go back again, probably, because I usually do it every year. It's like an annual thing. I mean, you can go back to the lab, whatever family doctor you choose to go to, and do the same thing over again. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I would do it. You know what I'm saying? And now, this is kind of this is a very uncommon thing to talk about with a man or a woman. So don't be surprised if you get a response that she might look at you a little strange, or you might get a response that you didn't expect, because this is not something that most guys would tell a woman, or vice versa. Really, people don't really like to discuss their health condition or health problems if they got them. Most people are very passive with situations involving health and sex and wealth. People are very passive. I think it's good to be proactive and to be more open, because you're laying down with somebody, you know what I'm saying, that hopefully you get to know, or whatever the case is, whatever. And plus, being that she's an older woman, he said she's late 50s. Being that she's an older woman, in most cases, you don't have to worry about her getting pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, so that's a good thing. Now, if she could get pregnant, okay, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? But if she could get pregnant, I wouldn't say it's okay to go raw. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all could still make a baby. So it's a possibility if you go raw with a woman that can get pregnant, even though y'all might be disease free, she still can get pregnant. So that's, that'd be a different ball game. You know what I'm saying? But being that this woman is an older woman, it's nothing really to worry about. Once y'all get y'all paperwork and y'all come back clear and everything or whatever, and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But this is not something that's usually discussed between men and women very often. And I think a lot of times, a lot of people are kind of embarrassed of talking about it, because a lot of people they never been to the doctor before. That's just the reality. Now, if it wasn't for jobs, most jobs, I'm not saying most, but a lot of jobs that people get, when the job make them an offer, like let's say they get an interview and then the company give them an offer and they say, hey, if we give you an offer and if you accept, they got to do a background check on you, and then the background check is included with the lab work. They got to take a piss test. They got to get their blood pressure taken, and they got to do lab work basically. I'm gonna say a large percentage of people, if it wasn't for their job, they would never even go to the lab. They would never even go to the lab if it wasn't for their job. Because they'll say, well, I never had to go because nothing was wrong or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times we see what our parents did or didn't do, and we kind of model what they did when we're growing up. You know what I'm saying? But see, when I was growing up, my parents, they went to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or they went to some type of healer or some type of herbalist or something like that. They were always health conscious as well. So we tend to model what we saw growing up, basically. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, share this episode. Tell me what you think below. Maybe you've had a similar experience like this. If so, share it below. Tell me what you think. You know what I'm saying? I've had this experience when I was in my 20s with a woman, and I didn't really have any even to me in the 20s it was something that I've never had to talk to any woman with before. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But I just think a lot of people will, instead of talking about the situation, let me tell you what usually happens. If the average people that sleep together, after about the third time, they're not wearing no more condoms no more. After the third time, and they're not even gonna say or ask the other person, "You good? You straight?" That doesn't really happen. After the third time, the rubber just goes away, and they're just going raw. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's a good idea. See, that's what I mean when I say passive. That's not a good idea. No one really knows where anyone stands. It's like after the third time, in most cases, you know, the condom just disappears. You know what I'm saying? But this guy, I like what this guy is doing, what he's talking about, because he's putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? So hey, like, share this episode. Tell me what you think below. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.
Alright. Just got the call, it's going down tonight. It's a lot of goodbyes here tonight, but then I saw the stallion that I like. Here from